if you're thinking about it in terms of me moving to Ghana, I definitely made a plan as to how I wanted my life to look in terms of where I wanted my income to come from, where I wanted to live, what I wanted my home to look like, what I wanted my daily life to feel like. I literally visualized every single detail.
Wow.
And it just turned out exactly like that. Even better. Like, it turned out so
nice.
good. Like, I can't tell you how grateful and happy I am being in Ghana right now. Like, everything that I wanted is actually happening.
I'm Vanessa Kanbi, and in this video, I'm interviewing Jasmine Ama, who moved from Sydney, Australia to Ghana and also bought her first ever home in Ghana. She is now a content creator and creating natural skincare and hair care products, living her best life. This is the most random of settings, by the way, but I was shooting with Wode and you were also shooting with Wode.
That's right.
So we ended up together. We tried to meet up a couple days ago, but like it didn't happen. Yeah. So here we are. This is the chance we have, and I've been really enjoying Jasmine's channel for months and months now. So I'm so glad to have you here today.
Thank you.
I want to find out a bit about, your move from Sydney to Ghana and why you made that decision, and also you bought a house, so that process as well.
Okay.
So why did you, first of all, where were you born and raised?
Okay, so I was born in Sydney, Australia, Paddington to be specific. I was born there. I lived there till I was about 5 years old, and then my dad moved to Ghana with me and my brother. And then we stayed until I was 17, and then I moved back to Sydney again. So I basically spent about 20 something of my lifetime over there, and then the rest in Ghana. So I'm half and half basically.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
Yeah.
So when you grew up here, where did you go to school?
So I went to Akosombo International School for JSS,
cool.
and I went to Motown for SS. But I didn't complete that. I only got up to the second year, and then I left and went to Sydney.
Why did you decide to move back when you did?
From Sydney to here?
From Sydney to Ghana.
I mean, I feel like since I arrived in Sydney, I just knew that I'll be back. I don't know, there was just something, I didn't know how it was going to happen practically, but I just knew that, I don't know, Ghana had become home, and I just knew that I'll be back. So when I went, I mean, I wasn't making any plans or anything like that. And over time, I got really settled over there. I had to like readjust again, obviously, because I had lived in Ghana for so long. But once I got comfortable over there, there was never a point in time that I felt like I was not going to return to Ghana, even though I was that comfortable. Like, I had friends. I had really close friends, actually. My family, my mom's there, my brother's there. There's only two of us. He has a baby, so I have my niece.
Cute.
So I have my whole life over there. And I had a job. I was a social worker over there. I had practiced for like 6 years. So I had a good job and everything. But I just had there was this inner thing that I felt that I just had in Ghana that I just had nowhere else. So I knew I'd be back.
So when you decided to up and leave Sydney, did you think that you would be pursuing a career in YouTube, or did you think you'd be going to social work here in Ghana?
I honestly, because YouTube was a hobby, I've done YouTube for about over 5 years now, and it's something that I've enjoyed. I never thought it would be a career. I always knew that I'll continue to share my life on YouTube, and I had started making some money on it, but it was nothing to live on, you know what I mean? So I always felt like I'll keep doing it for the love of it, but not necessarily to make that much of an income from it. And when I came to Ghana, like, mate, it's just changed everything. Now it's my biggest form of income at the moment, so it's crazy. I mean, I did imagine that it would be a portion of my income every month, but I never thought it would be this much of my income.
Oh,
so
great.
It's been really, really good. So my reasons for coming were basically I just had this feeling I needed to come, and I was also seeking balance. Like, I think there was a level of balance that I can get over here that I can't get over there. Over there, my life was basically 95% work and 5% recreation.
Oh, that's not
Exactly. I mean, it was just 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, but it felt that way because on my days off, I had to catch up on other things or try and be social with my friends. But my friends had commitments as well, so it was just so hard trying to. I mean, we're here on a Friday, having a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
We've had, I mean, we're working, but it's not really,
Yeah, but
you
it's
know,
fun,
it's like
yeah.
fun kind of
Meeting
work.
new people.
Exactly, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the part that I think I was missing when I was over there.
And you also bought a house in Tema.
Mm-hmm.
Before you left, did you know you were going to do that? And were you sort of looking, or how did that come about?
No, so that was, I started thinking about moving about 5 years ago. So I was like, okay, so I've been thinking about moving. What would be the things that I need to put in place before I come? And I think in Ghana, once you have a house, a lot of your bills are sorted. You know, when it comes to food, transport, those kind of things are not too expensive. So if you're able to build a place for yourself or buy a place for yourself, you kind of be okay, even if you don't have any serious job. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think that was what led me to thinking about buying a house. And so I had to start, you know, looking into what the process will be. And, you know, I had so many people tell me, like, you know, like, don't buy land because there's too much complications with it. And I sort of agreed because I obviously have never owned a home before. So, and I've never bought land before, I've never built before. So I was trying to weigh up the pros and cons and then decide on the most stress-free route. And I think buying a house, even though it was more expensive, I felt like it was less stressful. Yeah. So that's why I decided to go that way.
And buying a house, I don't know if you've got any tips for anybody who might want to buy a house here, what to look out for and that sort of thing.
Okay. I think if you're a first-time home buyer like me, go through an agency. I think if you go through like a legitimate agency, you cover a lot of bases. Don't just meet like a friend's friend and they're like, oh, we have this house available. Those ones, sometimes they're legit, but like, just to be on the safe side, that will be, I think that's a better way to go. Do your research, look at different properties, look at as many properties as you can. When I bought my house, I came to Ghana for 6 weeks, and that whole 6 weeks was for looking for a house. I did nothing else. So I saw a lot of houses. I went to so many different properties before I finally decided on this one. And yeah, and have someone with you if you can. Like, have a reputable person who knows a little bit about buying a house and all that can help you out. I think that was what did it for me. I had someone who helped me do the sightseeing. They helped me get agents that could show us properties that were exactly. So I had a lot of options to choose from, and find out what documentation you require as well. That completes the transaction between you and the person you're buying from as well. Before you give money to anybody. Like, the only money you should be paying before you buy a house is agent fees. Sometimes they'll charge you money to go and show you a property, and that's usually not more than 50 cedis. But don't put any down payments, like none of that. Just be sure you have every single document before you make any payments, because you just have to be exactly.
So we were talking about the law of attraction, and that you'd watched one of my videos about that. You were saying that, you know, a lot of the things that you're experiencing now you've thought of in the past and you've manifested them. What brought you to manifestation and the law of attraction, and how do you actually do it for you personally?
Okay, so what brought me to it? Just YouTube. I spend too much time on YouTube.
That's like me. I'm on YouTube constantly.
Yeah. So I just had a video pop up. There's this guy that I follow. His channel is actualize.org. He's quite big. Like, he does like self-help stuff. Now he's like way advanced, so I don't really watch his stuff as much. But previously he used to do these kind of videos about, there's law of attraction, there's just stuff about self-help basically. So that was the first time I encountered that. And then I was like, this is interesting. So I can literally just sit here and be like, I want A, B, or C, and try and visualize it and ask for it and get it. Like, what do you mean? You know what I mean? So I was like, well, a lot of people are saying that it works. Because you know how on YouTube, once you watch one video, they'll keep recommending the similar types. So I watched so many videos on it, and they were all saying the same thing. So I was like, okay. And generally, I'm a planner. Like, I like to plan things anyway. So I was like, it's not like I'm going to be doing anything too different to what I normally do anyway. But I'm just going to have to visualize more. So if you're thinking about it in terms of me moving to Ghana, I definitely made a plan as to how I wanted my life to look in terms of where I wanted my income to come from, where I wanted to live, what I wanted my home to look like, what I wanted my daily life to feel like. I literally visualized every single detail.
Wow.
And it just turned out exactly like that. Even better. Like, it turned out
that's
so
nice.
good. Like, I can't tell you how grateful and happy I am being in Ghana right now. Like, everything that I wanted is actually happening. Like, I think is some strong stuff, that law of attraction thing. It really works. Plan, visualize,
And be specific.
and be
That's
specific.
what people say.
Yeah, be specific, and it would happen. It really will.
Wow.
Just know what you want. If you know what you want, you're good, and you're willing to work for it.
Exactly. I think that's the thing as well.
Yeah.
Like, you have to visualize, but you also have to put in the work as well.
Absolutely. You can't just sit in your
Sit
room
and
and
wait.
expect it to happen. Like, it's really not gonna happen. Like, obviously I had to take the steps of buying the home and putting work into my YouTube and moving and doing all that. So yeah, like.
And what's the goals for you
right now? So I think I underestimated the potential of YouTube previously. Now that I see the potential, I really want to keep at it. I really want it to continue to be a big chunk of my income. I also sell natural hair and skincare. So currently I just don't have the capacity to have a shop. I'm just too busy. So eventually I might. Currently it's all online. So I'm hoping to grow that a little bit more and have a shop eventually.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah. So those are my goals, and then hopefully someone decides to marry me in,
Nice.
in that time as well. And yeah, those are my goals at the moment. So,
Can't wait to watch your journey on your channel. Definitely
you.
subscribe to Jasmine. I'll put her link in the description below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well if you're here. Thanks so much. See you later.
Thank you guys. See ya.
Perfect. Great.
That was good.
Thanks so much for watching this video. Thank you so much as well for your continued support and helping me reach 80,000 subscribers. It means so much to me, and I will see you soon.